Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toke Moments. My name is Toke Makinwa. I can't believe it's another week. Now, this year has started off on a very busy note for me. Last week I was in Dubai as I worked all through the Christmas holidays. Like I was working on the radio and doing some book touring and all of the all the busy stuff at Christmas and at New Year. So I saw a little window just to out of town and get back in time to get busy in 2017. So Dubai was really fun. I haven't been on holiday by myself in a while. I think this is actually the first time I've done that. I've traveled by myself, but there's always somebody on the other side. But this particular trip, it was just some me time, some quiet time to reflect, to rest, to give myself some hour by myself, of course. Retail therapy, all of that on check. I went to the spa, I had some good food, I walked around at night, and I just enjoyed just being by myself. Of course, by the second to the last day, I was already bored and hoping to come back home. And then once I got home, it was like, I never left. Grrrng, you have to do this. Grrrng, you have to do that. I'm just like, hey, I'm just coming back. And it's been non-stop since then. I literally get home at least 8:30 or 9 p.m. every single day. Now, without me boring you about all the work stuff, how you guys like my hair? I'm very vain, right? And this is like a huge part of my life. I'm so vain. I don't know what will happen once I kind of like become a mom and I have to now share my attention with someone else. But, I mean, I want to be a mom someday, but sometimes I'm like, talks, man. You're so into yourself. It could be a good thing, but it also has its bad side. So I'm a work in progress. Okay, I'm working at myself. This year is a year for redemption. I shall redeem myself. Lifestyle of a best-selling author. Everything's just busy, and ching. My body's always peppering me. Calm down, talk. What's wrong with you? Just calm down. I wish I had, the best day ever. Like, every time I turn on my camera, I totally forget all the other crazy stuff. But I kind of had a not so good day today, and I'm okay to share it with you guys. Do you ever go through those days where you just sit back and think, damn, I've been through some shit. This girl has been through some tough shit. But the good side to that is this girl is still standing. And she's betting on herself and she's going to be standing for a very long time. So, yeah, I had one of those, maybe I remembered one or two things today that just took me to some place that I thought, ugh, and I just, thought to, let the emotions take its total, I say let it take its ride. When I'm happy, I'm extremely happy. And when I'm not so happy, I know it's a phase because I'm going to be happy again. So I don't like to just deny or act like those things don't happen, and I shared those things with you because, if you had one of those days, it's okay, relax, grab your popcorn and your drink. Now it's time for Toke Moments. We're going to chat, we're going to talk about leaving being an option, either in a relationship or in a marriage or whatever it is you want to think about. But leaving is an option, and a lot of people do not explore that option. You explore every other option to work hard at it, which is a good option because nothing is easily gotten in life. And for you to get that which is good, sometimes you have to work at it. You work at your career, you work at your job, you should definitely work at your relationship. But then when is too much work and less results, it's time for you to say maybe this is not where I'm supposed to be. When it begins to interfere with your purpose in life, when you find yourself not being able to function, when all you're ever thinking about is, how this situation is consuming your soul and eating you out, and you don't even recognize who you are, then maybe it's time to leave. And people don't like to say this openly because when it comes to marriages, they're like, you can't tell someone to leave. But then the cases of domestic violence that I've been hearing of late, I'm sorry, I'm going to go there. Why will you let somebody make you commit murder? Why will you let somebody make you spend the rest of your life in jail? It's not that serious. I read a story about how a woman clubbed her husband to death because of rice. Clearly, rice was the camel that broke, or the whatever, broken camel's back, or the toe that broke the camel's back, or whatever, however they say it. Sometimes when I do this vlog, I just forget all the English. But that was clearly, it was a build up, and the rice was the last straw that broke the camel's back, and she ended up killing the guy. You hear about a guy who stabs his wife or cuts off her breast because he thinks she's cheating. Is it that serious at the end of the day? You can actually leave the person if the person begins to get under your skin so much, and if you begin to feel as if this situation is not working. Leaving is an option. People feel like they need to destroy other people before they leave them. It's like, before I leave you, I need to take something from you, and I need to destroy you, and I need to leave a mark. We worry about so many things, and we don't worry about our own mental state, our own emotional state, and how we are. And then we find ourselves doing things that ordinarily we shouldn't do. Or if a relationship pushes you to the dark side, or a marriage, for instance, it's okay. You hear things like, many people are stuck in marriages because people before us stayed and worked it out, and this generation is so easy to give things up. And I'm like, well, because there are a lot of crazy people in this generation. So many crazy things are happening. And I'm not saying that crazy things didn't happen back then, but I just feel like lately a lot of people have thrown caution to the wind, in terms of people don't care as much as about consequences of their actions as much as people did back then. Where exactly is this headed? I worry so much about the generation that's coming next, and it's okay to leave. Would I ever find somebody else, or who would look at me? Those are those lies that we tell ourselves. And must it be about somebody else at the end of the day? What about you leaving to work on yourself and being a better person for yourself before you think about somebody else? If somebody is pushing you to the point where you're beginning to imagine crazy thoughts like stabbing the person, or you know doing something permanent, something drastic, something crazy, they begin to drive you to a place that is dark. Hello, please don't let them throw the rest of your life away. It's not that serious. There are people that are potential life wasters. They just come to you, they already know that their end is near, and they now push you, push you, push you, push you till you join them to push them to the end, and then you now go to prison for the rest of your life. Like, so many things keep us in situations that we are way past, and situations that we have no business being in, but because we lie to ourselves, so we believe those lies that our minds tell us. Sometimes you have to think with your head, and you have to tell yourself that this is just not working. I've done everything possible. There's fighting, and you clearly know there's no light at the end of this tunnel. It's almost like you saying you're fighting for somebody else's husband, or fighting for somebody else's wife, or fighting for a situation that is never going to change. It's like, honey, boo, no, you're wasting time. You're getting crazier. Your level of crazy has increased, and each year is increasing until one day you just don't know, and then you just log the person off. If the person is threatening your peace of mind, the situation is affecting the way you think, the way you breathe, you're beginning to think less of yourself, you're beginning to imagine yourself or compare yourself to other situations. It's just time to just let it go. As we said in 2017, no time for life wasters. No time. Just let it go. It's going to be really tough at the start. You would feel like you made a mistake in the middle. Sometimes you would have those withdrawal syndromes or symptoms, whatever they say. But then you always have to sometimes remember why you embarked on this journey to leave. Sometimes when those memories come and you think, oh shit, I miss this person and I just wish you have to remember the bad they did, just to get your mind to wake up and realize that they're driving me nuts, and I don't want to kill the person. So next you feel like you must die in that situation. I shan't grill love. I was born here to just kill myself for this person. My grandmother used to tell me, you kill yourself for a man, thousands of them is going to pass after you. And then you just be like, you want to just kill yourself. Your life just cut short, your dreams cut short. Or you kill a man, instead of leaving him, you're not in jail, your skin will rot. Ugh. You're now confined, your dreams, everything is down the drain because one man who is now 6 feet under. If you had left him earlier, just maybe you could have gotten yourself back, get your groove back, and you'd be fine. My name is Toke Moments. That's all I want to talk to you guys about this week. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I am a Tokestar with a double R.